Boo! Did I scare you? Probably not, but imagine this. You're sitting alone in your house, the lights are dim, and the only sound you hear is the ticking of the clock on the wall. It's a dark and stormy night. You're home alone. The rain is pouring down, and the thunder is rumbling in the distance. The occasional flash of lightning illuminates the room, casting scary shadows on the walls. The wind howls outside your window, making the trees sway and the branches scratch against the glass. The window rattles with each gust. Suddenly, you hear a creak on the stairs. What's that? You freeze, straining to hear any other sounds. Is it just the house settling, or is there someone there? Your heart starts to race, doesn't it? Your palms get sweaty. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Every little noise seems amplified, and you can't shake the feeling that you're not alone. But hold on for a second. Why is that? Because your brain thinks there might be danger. That's fear. It's a primal response, designed to keep us safe from harm. But in this case, it's just your imagination. And guess what? Horror movies are really good at making us feel that way. They tap into our deepest fears and play on our anxieties. All of it is designed to keep us on the edge of our seats. Filmmakers use a variety of techniques to create that sense of fear and tension. Even the actors play a crucial role. And let's not forget about the post-production process. But why do we enjoy being scared? It's a paradox, isn't it? Psychologists have studied this phenomenon extensively. Watching horror movies can also be a social experience. We seek out horror movies, knowing they'll frighten us, yet we keep coming back for more. It's because, in a controlled environment, fear can be thrilling. It gives us an adrenaline rush, a sense of excitement, and a break from the mundane. After all, it's just a movie. Or is it? Let's check this why. Let's talk about fear at first. It is like a monster that lives inside your head. It's there to protect you. When you see something scary, your brain yells, "Danger!" This makes your body react really fast. Your heart beats faster. You breathe quicker. You might even scream. Or even run away. That's your body's way of staying safe. It's called the fight or flight response effect. Keep that in mind for later. Have you ever noticed how quiet horror movies can be? And then, bang! A sudden loud noise makes you jump a mile high. Horror movies use tricks like this to scare us. Thanks to the post-production team, editing, sound design, and ad special effects all come together. Another trick is music. Have you ever noticed how the music gets creepy when something scary is about to happen? These sounds make the movie even scarier to enhance the horror experience. The right sound effect at the right moment can make a scene infinitely more terrifying, and they keep us on the edge of our seats. What is the thing you are most afraid of? Spiders, snakes, the dark, or your mother-in-law? Horror movies use things we're already afraid of to scare us. Filmmakers know what gives us the creeps. Every element is carefully crafted to elicit a specific emotional response. From the way they frame a shot to the use of lighting and sound, they create a visceral, immersive experience. And the actors also play an important role. Their performances can make or break a scene. The way they convey fear, the subtle nuances in their expressions, and their body language all contribute to the overall atmosphere of the movie. Think about your favorite scary movie. What's the scariest part? Is it the monster, the jump scare, the creepy music, or just the sounds? Remember the fight or flight response. It's an ancient survival mechanism that our ancestors relied on to stay alive. When faced with a threat, their bodies would prepare to either fight the danger or run away from it. This response is deeply ingrained in our biology. When we watch a horror movie, our brains think the danger is real. The sights and sounds of the movie trigger the same fight or flight response. Our heart rate increases, adrenaline pumps through our veins, and our senses become heightened. It's as if we're preparing to face a real threat. Even though we know it's just a movie, we still jump and scream. This is because our brains are wired to react to sudden, unexpected stimuli. The jump scares and scary music in horror movies are designed to exploit this natural reaction. Our bodies are reacting to the scary things on the screen. The tension builds as we anticipate the next scare, and when it finally happens, we can't help but react. It's like playing a fun game of make-believe with our brains. We willingly suspend our disbelief and allow ourselves to be drawn into the story. The fear we feel is real, but it's also safe. We know that we're not in any actual danger, which allows us to enjoy the thrill without any real risk. And sometimes, a good scare can be a lot of fun. The adrenaline rush can be exhilarating, and the shared experience of watching a horror movie with friends can create lasting memories. We laugh, we scream, and we bond over the shared experience of being scared out of our wits. It's a unique form of entertainment that taps into our primal instincts and reminds us of the power of storytelling. Why do some people love horror movies? Because it's exciting and funny to be scared. Sharing the scares with friends or family can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. The shared experience of fear can bring people closer together. It's like riding a roller coaster. When the movie is over, we feel relieved and happy. We survived, and we might even laugh about how scared we were. But some people don't like horror movies. That's okay too. Everyone is different. Who knew being scared could be beneficial? So, why do horror movies spook us? What is it about these films that makes them so effective at scaring us? It's a question that has intrigued audiences for decades. Psychologists found that when we watch horror movies, our brains release chemicals like adrenaline and dopamine. These chemicals can create a sense of euphoria, similar to the feeling from riding a roller coaster or engaging in extreme sports. The horror genre has been scientifically studied. Researchers have found that watching horror movies can increase your pain tolerance. Horror movies have a unique way of tapping into our deepest fears and anxieties. But back to the question. An easy answer: horror movies are designed to be spooky. Filmmakers use a variety of techniques to create an atmosphere of fear and suspense. They employ scary soundtracks, unsettling visuals, and clever editing. The sound of a creaking door, the sight of a shadowy figure, or the sudden appearance of a ghost can all trigger a primal fear response in us. These elements work together to create a sense of dread and anticipation, making us feel like something terrifying is just around the corner. But it's not just the technical aspects that make horror movies so effective. Our own imaginations play a crucial role in the experience. When we watch a horror movie, our minds fill in the gaps, creating scenarios that are often more frightening than what is actually shown on screen. This is why horror movies can be so personal and subjective. What scares one person might not scare another. Notice how the filmmakers build tension and create a sense of unease. Pay attention to the music, the lighting, and the pacing. Horror movies allow us to confront our fears in a safe and controlled environment. So, the next time you find yourself getting scared, remind yourself that it's just a movie. Turn on the lights, grab your favorite blanket, and get ready for a spooky good time. Enjoy the adrenaline rush and the excitement that comes with being scared. It's all part of the fun. Just remember, the monsters and ghosts are all part of the show. They can't hurt you, but they can give you a good scare. So, embrace the fear, enjoy the thrill, and have a spooky good time. What's your favorite horror movie? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are also very grateful for every like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and stay curious with Cali.